Hello and welcome back to the Cruise Ship Safety and Security channel. You've made it to Rule 17 in our COLREGs Made Simple series. Great work so far. Today we're breaking down what happens when you're the stand-on vessel and what actions you're allowed or even required to take when things aren't going as they should. So get your notepad ready and let's jump in. Where one of two vessels is to keep out of the way, the other shall keep her course and speed. If you are the stand-on vessel, your job is simple. Hold your course and speed. Why? Because if you change course or slow down too early, you could confuse the giveaway vessel, and that uncertainty could lead to a collision. This rule is all about making your intentions clear. If the rules say you're stand-on, then stand on. The latter vessel may, however, take action to avoid collision by her maneuver alone as soon as it becomes apparent to her that the vessel required to keep out of the way is not taking appropriate action in compliance with the rules. Here's the critical part. If it becomes obvious that the giveaway vessel isn't doing their job and they're not taking appropriate action, you, the stand-on vessel, may take action to avoid a collision, but only once it becomes apparent that action is needed. This doesn't mean jump the gun. It means stay alert, and if they're failing to act, you step in to avoid a collision. Reminder, this ties right back to Rule 2. Your primary duty is to prevent a collision, even if that means breaking from standard protocol. When, from any cause, the vessel required to keep her course and speed finds herself so close that collision cannot be avoided by the action of the giveaway vessel alone, she shall take such action as will best aid to avoid collision. Sometimes the giveaway vessel may act, but it's too little, too late, and you're now in a situation where only your action can prevent the collision. In this case, you must act to help avoid it. Even as the stand-on vessel, safety comes first. A power-driven vessel which takes action in a crossing situation shall, if the circumstances of the case admit, not alter course to port for a vessel on her own port side. This part is really important. In a crossing situation between two power-driven vessels, if you're the stand-on vessel and you need to take action, don't turn to port if the other vessel is already on your port side. Why? Because it can create a head-on situation if the other vessel also turns, especially if they're trying to follow the rules. Always alter course to starboard if it's safe to do so. This rule does not relieve the giveaway vessel of her obligation to keep out of the way. This rule finishes with a reminder. Even if the stand-on vessel ends up taking action, maybe because you didn't, you are still responsible as the giveaway vessel. You can't rely on the other vessel to bail you out. You must still act according to the rules and avoid creating a dangerous situation. That wraps up Rule 17, and I hope it's clear just how important clarity, timing, and good seamanship are, even when you're the stand-on vessel. You're doing amazing so far. Study your notes, watch the diagrams again if you need to, and I'll see you in the next video where we cover Rule 18, Responsibilities between Vessels.